It's now ranked the sixth safest country in the world for solo travelers.
Bro,
The
hold up.
Basketball African League
No. Give them a round of applause just for that. And mind you, he didn't just say the sixth safest country in Africa. He said the world for solo travelers.
Their punishment's probably crazy. They probably take your hand.
Yeah. Man, we would have never known.
Yeah.
We would never know this. Like, for all the people who want to travel and they don't have Africa on their list, man, like, I can't tell you how many times, Carmen, when I travel to Africa, people will say, like, be safe. Are you sure you want to go there? Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, bro, like...
That's living in America.
Right. I'm just like, if you look at a country, like, when I went to Kenya, it's like, you sure you want to go to Kenya? They had, like, they had an issue in the mall one time a couple of years back. I was like, do you know how many mass shootings that we had last year? Hey, FYI, this is Imani. We're about to start the show. Let the people know who you are and what the show is all about.
Absolutely, Imani. Here we go. Hey, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Who's that?
You're watching the Top Hill live show hosted by Imani and Carmen. Our mission is to bridge the gap between African cultures on the continent and in the diaspora, diving into music, real estate, culture, and more. We celebrate diversity and foster a global community through rich conversations and live reactions. Whether you're from Lagos, London, Johannesburg, or Jamaica, this show is for you. Join us as we explore trending topics, share unique experiences, and fuel our passion for traveling to Africa. Stay tuned for an unforgettable episode, and welcome to the Top Hill family. A special shout out to our new viewers. We're excited to have you on this journey with us. Let's get started. Now back to our fantastic hosts, Imani and Carmen.
Thank you, FYI.
Always does a phenomenal job at giving us a nice intro.
For sure. Guys, let us know what you guys think of the setup, the sound quality, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? We're in a different studio. Shout out to Studio Wayside. You know what I mean? Appreciate him. Another round of applause. All right.
That definitely was hilarious.
All right. What we got next? You know what I mean? It ain't right unless we go holler at our guy Steven real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't right. We didn't do a show without go holler at man Steven, man. Shout out to Steven. We are going back to Rwanda.
Steven's been on a roll.
Yeah. We haven't been to Rwanda in a while. And the last video we saw, I think, was a Passport Heavy. That was a really good video. I'm curious to see what Steven's view of that country would be, because we did enjoy the Passport Heavy version of it. So. Let's get right into it. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And let's get into it.
literally saw the unexpected while traveling in Rwanda. This African country is shockingly building a reputation with tourism. Being the most cleanest and organized country, tourism is growing and it's on point. It's one of the easiest countries to do business in. Corruption index is one of the lowest in the world. Its national carrier, Rwanda Air, is becoming Africa's next biggest airline.
And it doesn't end there.
Rwanda keeps investing so much in its national security and is now ranked the sixth safest country in the world for solo travelers.
Bro,
The
hold
Basketball
up.
African League
No. Give them a round of applause just for that. And mind you, he didn't just say the sixth safest country in Africa. He said the world for solo travelers.
Their punishment's probably crazy. They probably take your hand.
Yeah. Man, we would have never known.
Yeah.
We would never know this. Like, for all the people who want to travel and they don't have Africa on their list, man, like, I can't tell you how many times, Carmen, when I travel to Africa, people will say, like, be safe. Are you sure you want to go there? Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, bro, like...
That's living in America.
Right. I'm just like, if you look at a country, like, when I went to Kenya, it's like, you sure you want to go to Kenya? They had, like, they had an issue in the mall one time a couple of years back. I was like, do you know how many mass shootings that we had last year? This year? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
imagine me telling somebody like, bro, I grew up in the DC area. You got Chicago, you got LA gangs, you got like, if you put our whole country together and all the crime that we do on a daily basis, why am I worried about,
Being black is a crime.
man? That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. We gotta protect our backs from people that look like us and don't look like us. Like, yeah. Anyway, but this is amazing to hear about Rwanda. I hope more people see this and understand that this is an option, especially like solo traveling.
Absolutely. I want to get into solo travel. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm scared.
You just gotta jump in and do it.
I'm a girl.
I know for women it is slightly different, but there's like a lot of like solo women travel groups and stuff like that too. Like you can look into like.
Those be weird. Nah, I can't.
No, they do. But not, for the most part, they be cool. Like I remember one time I was in Colombia and I happened to just meet a group of black women. They just all had the same birthday as me. I was solo traveling.
Oh, nice.
They was in the group, so like I ended up being like their big brother on the trip type shit, and yeah, it was a cool vibe. But yeah, a lot of you know what I mean, women do it. So all right, let's get back to it. Rwanda was popping.
$1 billion league in Rwanda.
This speaks so much about this country, but it has not always been like this.
On the April 6th, 1994, they all woke up to a loud sound, only to discover that the plane which the president was on was shot down.
Experts
damn.
concluded that the missile was fired by extremist Hutus.
Oh, so this is what happened. Okay.
The Hutus were killing the Tutsis.
Of 250,000 people.
And in over 100 days, over 1 million people lost their lives right here in Rwanda. I mean, look at this.
They just discriminate, and they were saying that Tutsis are like cockroaches, they're not human beings.
The Belgians used the Tutsis to run the country. Then when they left the power to the Hutus. And of course, the Hutus took the revenge on the elite Tutsis for years of repression.
This used to be our national ID or identity card, just to show you your names, where you are coming from, stuff like that. This time we didn't have this. We used to be Rwandans.
That's not that long ago either.
If not,
After genocide, the government come and then try to build the country, trying to bring the justice together, trying to unite all the Rwandans and show them there is no race, everyone is a Rwandan, and then they build the country as you can see right now.
26 years after the genocide, Kigali has worked so hard to reinvent itself.
What I want to do in this video is sell the Rwanda story to you in this short film or content as you will. I want to give you the reasons to come visit Rwanda and explore the land on 1,000 hills. To make it easy for you, I created a Rwanda travel guide, like I always do, right? This PDF will
here's
serve
travel
as a
guides.
guide all through your
Perfect.
stay in Rwanda, showing you the visa process, both the affordable and luxury apartment, the best getaway resort outside of Kigali, best places to visit,
man.
and all of the requirements needed, so you do not have to pay hundreds of dollars hiring a local tour company, right? So to download the travel guide, look at the description section of this video.
I'm glad that I'm so happy that he's showing us this and this kind of angle, because I did want to know more about the history, but he did a really great job explaining it like really quickly and keeping our attention. But I also did not know that Rwanda had like this many hills and mountain ranges and stuff like that. I'm only thinking about Kigali, but obviously, the other parts of the country looks very picturesque. So this is really beautiful.
These homes are beautiful. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
like,
Wow, America sucks.
Yeah, we need to do a Rwanda house tour, by the way, too. Please,
Absolutely.
suggestions, y'all.
Let's talk accommodation.
You've got quite a number of options, from luxurious resorts nestled in the rainforest of the volcanoes.
Yeah, if you love
to
nature,
five-star
this
hotels
is
with
like
significant
a
history
bag.
way back in the 1900s.
If you're a budget traveler like me, you can do the short stay apartment or Airbnb, all at decent rates. And this area is actually called Kivu. It's an A-list area because just a stone throw you have the president's house. And so the name of the apartment is called Daystar Inn Apartment. It's actually twin duplex. You have 4 bedrooms here, you have 4 bedrooms here. Because you're watching this video and because you want to visit Rwanda, you're going to get a good deal if you want to stay here for yourself, right? This is what the living room looks like, right? You have a couch and a table, there's 65-inch TV. So this right here is the open kitchen / the dining, which you're really not going to use, right? This is what the backyard looks like. All right, guys, so this is what the primary bedroom looks like. it's the most spacious room in the whole, duplex. Some of the rooms have balconies, but this one seems to have like a very big balcony. The biggest TV right here in the room. So this is what the bathroom looks like. Very spacious with a standing shower, WC.
This is a
and
spacious bathroom.
right?
You know, sometimes bathrooms be like real
duplex,
narrow.
Each going for $250 a day. If you want to get just the room right here, the room right here in front is going for $60.
I love how he like
While the
squeezed
other
in a
rooms are
quick
going
little
for
house
50
tour.
USD. But
Yeah.
the good thing now is the owners of the apartment are giving my viewers a 5% off. So all you just have to do is look below this video. You're going to see the travel guide or a contact info for this apartment.
With over 100 hotels, including the big names like the Marriott, the Radisson Blu, and the Hilton, but arguably the best known is the Hotel de Mille Collines.
It was at this hotel where over 2,000 people came to seek refuge because the
Hotel Rwanda.
Hutus kept killing the Tutsis. So
That's
a
what
lot
the
of
movie,
people went
Don
here
Cheadle,
because it's a French-owned
did.
company, so they seek comfort right here in the hotel.
I've now anybody that in the comments, have you guys seen the movie Hotel Rwanda with Don Cheadle? I know they did a movie on it. It was a pretty popular movie at the time that explained the genocide. I don't know if it's like accurate. I'd love to hear from the people actually on the continent or people from Rwanda if they actually seen the video, what they think of it. Because I know sometimes in Hollywood we get our hands on stuff and we,
I think
Americanize
I've heard of
it.
it. I don't think I've, but Don Cheadle, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's let me pull it up real quick. Hotel Rwanda. This is like kind of where he got his like first big break, I would say. 2004. I know him as that's War Machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this is kind of where this I think did he get an Oscar for this or like he got nominated. Let me see. Hotel Rwanda awards. I want to say he got an Oscar. Yeah, so it got some awards, not an Oscar, but I heard really good things about it. So definitely want to check it out, but want to know you guys' opinions if you guys think that this is an accurate depiction of
I
what
might have
happened.
to revisit that.
Yeah,
Do a little movie review.
I just love to see how a country just went from just 28 years ago, like
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like,
1 million people genocide.
I think that also plays a part as to like why our American brains, like Black Americans, are always like, oh, maybe not so much Africa, because we have our own things going on, and then we hear little bits and pieces,
Right.
Versus like hearing the whole story and
yeah.
where it is now.
Right.
It probably turns us off.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta fix that mindset because I'm thinking about like if you think about Japan, right? Like when you think about the nuclear bomb that hit them in Hiroshima, but now Japan is like a mega economy.
Yeah,
now.
but I think because like you said, like this is still a lifetime, like within someone that's
Yeah.
alive's lifetime.
For sure. Me,
versus
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
for sure.
stuff, like most of them are gone.
Yeah, for
Most
sure.
of the
Or
soldiers
older.
and their like grandchildren
Yeah.
or children.
Yeah, you're right. 28 years is nothing.
Yeah, I
Like,
was gonna say that's like
I just turned 32, so
yeah,
like,
I was gonna say
4.
it's nothing.
I was 4 when this actually happened. So, and now for them to be this kind of
28 years, they've been 3 years before me. I'm
that's
like,
fast. I mean, that's why I was so fascinated. The last video that we watched, I was so fascinated to figure out like how did they do this so fast? How did they turn this around so fast? But this is amazing. I just wish that more countries would take some advice from them because they know what they're doing.
Where there is a will, there is a way.
Facts. And I do remember too, like women are running this country as well too. Like there's a lot of they have the most Black women CEOs, and Black women are really holding it down in this country. So yeah, man.
Women should run this country.
Yeah. All right.
So over the years, this hotel has now become an icon right here in Rwanda.
The story inspired the film Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, okay. What? That was such a crazy
This pool that I'm filming in right now
pan over.
served as a source of water for the people that came here to seek refuge.
I'm sorry, sir. They shut down the water. This is all we have.
There was no water
You can't
supply. So the
drink
people
pool
who are
water?
here come here to this pool and drink the
Wow.
water. And being here in this pool myself brings a lot of memories because I watched a lot of documentaries, movies about the genocide in 1994. It's what a privilege.
26 years later, this hotel has been rebranded to meet
Sorry, I
international
was
standards.
2 when this came
It's
out.
always been a long time wish for me to visit this hotel, and I'm super pumped. I'm glad I actually had the opportunity to come visit, Hotel de Mille Collines.
I stayed here for some nights and I loved it.
Come in, guys, let me show you what a junior suite gets you in Hotel de Mille Collines. This is the living area, and then on this end you have the view of
200 a
Kigali.
night?
Oh my god, this is what the room looks like.
280.
Very lovely. For people who love luxury, you have this for you, a king size bed. You still have a view right here in the room.
Wow.
So you have
You're paying for that view.
The 2 washers, a very big mirror, your WC and standing shower. For those with a little more money to spend, I've got something for you.
This is one and only Gorilla's Nest, a 31-hectare resort with only 21 rooms in the eucalyptus forest.
You meant to say gorilla?
The cheapest room here goes for about $5,000, in peak seasons up to $22,000 per night. It is the most expensive resort in Africa.
In an upcoming episode, I'll
say a
call
little
this
bit more money. That's a little bit more than a little.
5,000 a night is insane. I'm curious if this is like, okay, I stayed in Kenya and I remember the Giraffe Manor was super expensive like this too. I wonder if the same people that own the Giraffe Manor in Kenya own this area in Rwanda. I'm curious if that is the case. Man, they got money.
You think so?
I think so. Because I do remember when I was looking up the Giraffe Manor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. You might have seen this in like Instagram or something like that. This is like a really popular Instagram.
Giraffe.
Giraffe? Let's see if I can show. But like the giraffes, like literally, like can come into your.
Yeah, I remember you showing me about this,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you think the same person owns it?
Yeah, because they do have different
Locations,
and they like all different kinds. So this is Giraffe Manor. I'm trying to figure out, if this person
in
owns
Nairobi.
more. Okay, let me see what is. Or maybe he's just all in Kenya, but I would be curious. He might have diversified his, portfolio. Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if this was the same person. But it might be cousins or brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? But okay, yeah, these are the different locations, but these all look like they're all in Kenya. Okay, all right. But Kenya and Rwanda are not that far from each other, just to let you guys know. So,
Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that, or go ahead and download the Rwanda travel guide for more options on accommodation.
Rwanda is often referred to as the land on 1,000 hills. It's a landlocked country in East Africa. The western part of the country is dominated by mountains, and the eastern is being defined by forests, savannas, plains, and swamps. Lake Kivu makes up a significant part of Rwanda's western borders. The roads are really small and curvy. Traveling through Rwanda, you would never run out of views. I was stunned on how a country can be this beautiful. Nice weather prevails, making the country a pleasant spot to call home.
Let's talk transportation.
You've got options if you want to commute around town. Uber, Bolt, or whatever you're used to doesn't work here. They've got their own e-cabs called Move by Volkswagen. It works just like Uber. Price ranges from $15 to $25.
Of course, if you're on a tight budget.
These motorbikes are the cheapest way to move around town, costing about 50 cents all the way to $2.
Oh, wow.
I used it a lot, not because it was super cheap, but it gives me the ability to suck up the fresh air and shoot some epic videos of the city, as you can see.
Another cheap way of moving around town for the fit travelers is this Gura bikes. You'll find a lot of bike garages like this around the city.
So here what you do, you just download an app. There's an app called Gura, right? Then there's this book. They're gonna write your names and take your ID and then put it in here. It's really cheap. It's really affordable. And then they will charge you 200 Rwandan francs per hour, which is very cheap. It's like 20 cents per hour. Rwanda has built for us, so it's really easy for you to drive around.
But something you have to know is only for the very fit people, because Kigali is a country on the hill, so you have a lot of climbing and descending to do. So you will need to hire a car if you want to explore other regions or visit the Akagera National Park, as the public transportation is not so reliable for people that just want to get that experience. And yes, of course, I've got a plug for you. Okay.
Actually, if you want the $60, it is discount.
Okay, this is the one I paid
This
for.
is the one you paid for.
Okay.
So you can pick it tomorrow. But if you want that one, it's $120.
$120.
Yes, self-drive.
Yeah.
We need $500 for deposit. And then also we do the checklist.
Yeah.
So that when you take the car, you have to bring it as it is.
As it is, okay.
And
For
then,
a Hyundai?
you bring the fuel as the level of the fuel. It has.
Black
Oh,
truck.
okay.
And a Mitsubishi?
Passport.
Your driving license.
I need
Then
that.
tell us the number and your
You
email.
give me that
And that's
Escalade,
it.
man. Where the Escalade at?
All right, nice doing
I need a
business with you, sir.
Suburban.
So I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. To see the best restaurants and cafes in Kigali, I shared a lot of them in the Rwanda Travel Guide PDF. So go ahead and download that. The link is in the description. Over to the part you've been waiting for. But before we go ahead and explore Rwanda, showing you the best places to visit in Rwanda, let's first thank the sponsors of this video, OctaFX. If you've never heard of OctaFX, it's a reliable global trading platform that combines everything a trader needs in an easy-to-use app, like 20 and 50 markets.
Get your money, bro. I ain't mad at you.
With 3,000.
Y'all can stay tuned. We're gonna start dropping our commercials in it. And like, and by the way,
Right.
enjoy us while we're commercial free.
Yeah, exactly.
Tourism is growing
Subscribe.
rapidly thanks to the country's natural beauty, endangered animals, and good leadership. The government of Rwanda is investing so much in its tourism sector and creating a massive buzz with its Visit Rwanda campaign.
James, welcome to the party,
Rwanda
bruh.
is the largest foreign exchange earner and has generated over 90,000 jobs so
If
far.
anyone ever
the Arsenal
thought to,
Football
like-
Club partnership is one of the many ways the government
This might sound stupid, but
What's
I
up?
was just, just spitballing ideas.
Mhm.
Like, I wonder if anyone ever thought to put like shock collars on zoo animals so they didn't have to have the fences.
Oh,
I feel like it wouldn't work out too
Yeah.
well, but maybe.
I feel like isn't there like there's some other kind of devices too? I don't know if I don't know how humane this is, but I feel like there's like a thing that like you can feed it, like it's like inside
It
them.
like detonates once they like.
Not that is crazy. Or they inject something into like I know like pet owners like dogs they might inject something in there like a tracker or something like that.
Oh yeah, like that.
So
I don't need to track them. I just need them to stay in their enclosure.
so they get close. Like,
Hey.
okay, knock them over here.
Get back.
But for the most part, like most of these animals, like they don't bother humans like that. Like they it's only when you come into their territory.
Yeah, maybe we need the shock collars.
Yeah,
It's
right. It's just like you
Get
get
away
out
from the cage.
right. Yeah, nah. But I don't know. I rarely hear of like. I mean, you guys can correct us in the comments. Like exotic animal attacks. In here, like I feel like they're like not as common. Like the same thing, like when people are afraid of like shark attacks, right? Like sharks don't really like fuck with people, but because they've been starting to do that lately.
I'm about to say.
Lately, they've been on one. I ain't gonna lie, but it's because we've been fucking up their ocean. But
You heard the
like,
story about the elephant with the vendetta?
yeah, the elephant. She just
This old lady, it came back
to her grave.
and said, "Fuck you" for her funeral.
She stopped on her
I
grave.
want to know to this day what she did to make that nigga that mad.
The elephant from Chirac.
The elephant never forgot. She must have like.
She
Did
got the
something.
elephant poo shiesty on. She's like, I came back to stomp on my aunts. On my
Your
aunts.
couch, nigga.
Nah, that elephant was a gangster, bro. He was not messing with that junk. Oh my god.
It was personal.
Yeah, it was. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
of Rwanda is positioning the destination into the hearts and minds of prospective visitors. A deal costing them more than $41.4 million.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the best places you can visit in Rwanda.
Encounter a unique opportunity to see the gorillas in their natural habitats as they go about their daily lives. Trekking gorilla in Rwanda is safe, relatively accessible,
But extremely expensive.
When anyone thinks of visiting Rwanda, the first thing that comes to mind is the gorilla trekking. But on the other hand, it is something everyone can afford to do. It costs about $1,500 per person.
I actually heard there's a whole strategy behind this.
There's a high-end strategy in order to control.
I'm gonna be honest.
Or trap.
Ever since I went on a safari game drive in Kenya, it completely changed my perspective on just animals and their wildlife and stuff like that. It's just I have just a new love and appreciation with it, and I don't know, it is exciting to be there. I ain't gonna lie, like it. I was just like, Is it fading? What's happening?
I would do this.
Yeah.
I would do this. Do I want to pay for it myself?
Right.
No. But I would do this.
Would you get out the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Like at first.
Go.
Yo, when I got out to do that safari, man,
I would do that.
You do that?
You know, I'm a thrill seeker myself. I'd probably be like, hey, can I touch the kitty? Like,
yeah, pet that dog. Yeah, pet that dog. Nah, that would be. I would do this. I would definitely do this too. Yeah, I would love to go to Rwanda and see the gorillas for sure. I haven't seen a gorilla in its natural habitat before.
Can I touch them?
Probably not. Probably break your finger. Like, come here.
A small monkey has grabbed my finger.
Oh,
when I tell you, monkeys are strong.
Oh hell yeah!
But like it was one of those like
those
was it?
Tiny ones?
Like the one that was on
French Montana. You know French Montana got a pet.
Thinking night at the museum, but
okay.
The thing, I'm like, made eye contact with me. I'm like, this feels like a grown man. This is a small monkey. It felt like a grown man grabbed my finger, and it wasn't letting go. I'm like, I'm about to lose my finger.
Right.
I'm about to lose it. No, but
fun fact, guys. You guys may not know this. We do not have monkeys in America. Monkeys are so common.
We have a whole island full of monkeys in North Carolina.
What?
That they do testing on.
Wait, it can't be. This is not like natural.
No, it's not natural.
Oh, okay.
But nonetheless, they're like a whole island, separate, like island of monkeys in North Carolina. Monkey Island. I think it's called Monkey Island.
Maybe in Florida.
No. I know for a fact what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Type it in.
Monkey Island?
North Carolina.
Okay. Monkey Island. North Carolina.
Yep, you see it? Monkey Island.
North Carolina. There are no monkeys on Monkey Island, and it's not related to Monkey Island games. It is named for the Paw Monkey Nation that inhabited the area.
That is a lie. They're on Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, get off here. They probably put some monkeys on here. Like, why would you name it Monkey Island? Is it like ain't no monkeys?
No, it's like a government thing. That's where they test all the animals.
Outer Banks.
There we go.
Right here.
Yeah.
South Carolina, 4,000 wild monkeys. What the heck?
And it's like heavily secured. Like no one can go there, because I think all the monkeys have like smallpox and AIDS.
Oh really?
And, all types of venereal diseases and whatnot.
It was all part of a plan by the U.S. government to establish a self-sufficient breeding program after India banned exports of variable research animals, the magazine reported. The more you know. And this is the only article on this?
I mean, there's some videos about it. They don't like to talk about it a lot, though.
They really don't. Interesting. And it's in South Carolina. Maybe if I put South, maybe I can put... I'm just curious. And the reason why I brought this up, guys, is because I know... in the comments, it's like, no monkeys at all? Yeah, we have no monkeys except for
South America, but no, not in North America.
Not in North America, not in the United States. And I know this is probably like weird for you guys too, because like when I was there, they're so freaking common. They're like squirrels. Like our squirrels and our monkeys. But but monkeys, like you can be in a resort, stuff like that, they tell you like, yo, make sure you lock your doors because they know how to get in. They can get into your hotel and take your shit. Like they could be bad aggressive. Yeah, you can get robbed by monkeys, man. Like
monkey took my homework.
I bet that dog. That video has been cracking me up for a minute. Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta revisit this.
Yeah, this is a whole.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing for real. Like, okay, all right, yeah, we're gonna have to come back to Monkey Island in South Carolina. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they got going on over there. This looks like some kind of...
This is like a government facility. That's really like...
Random-ass Comcast building? What the fuck is going on?
Gotta have ESPN.
Niggas still niggas. All right.
Niggas go niggas.
For sure.
11-11, make a wish.
I understand the government has spent so much on building tourism in the country, but Simon, $8,500 to go see gorillas, I'm good. I'm good, you know. But of course, if you can afford it, then why not?
One of the most interesting and popular attractions in the Nyungwe forest is the Nyungwe Canopy Walk.
Alright guys, so we are at the Nyungwe National Park, and I've always been hearing about the Canopy Walkway and how like it's one of the longest in Africa. So
okay, yeah, no.
Today, I have to like
I won't be doing that.
Embark on that journey myself.
Yeah, Steve, go ahead. Let me see you do it first, bro.
To use and because it might get rainy anytime, and I'm just thinking about my shoes getting messed up in the mud, but I think that's what
they might have a net under you to catch you or something like that. Hey,
Suspended above the ravine in the lush montane forest of the Nyungwe National Park, the Canopy Walkway provides an exhilarating perspective on the ancient
I've seen Jurassic Park. I'm good.
Accessible only with a tour guide. Entrance fee is about $50 for foreigners and $5 for locals.
I'm so close to death right now.
The view from the suspended bridge also enabled visitors to get above the tree canopies.
I bet the air is just amazing.
Eye view of the surrounding
very
forest.
thin up there. I'm not sure.
I did do a zip line through the Costa Rica rainforest one time.
Is surrounded by magnificent mountains and has deep emerald green waters covering a surface of about 2,700 square kilometers. It is Rwanda's largest lakes and the 6th largest in Africa.
Oh, wow.
We have mountains.
This is a lake?
Yeah.
Hills,
lakes be big as
expensive resort and hotel. I visited Lake Kivu and quickly hopped on a boat operated by Lake Kivu Boat Tours.
There are many islands scattered across Lake Kivu. One I found very interesting is named Napoleon Island because it is shaped in the form of Napoleon Hill's heart.
Swimming cows right here in Lake Kivu, right?
What?
Yeah.
We paid a lot of money to come to cow swim.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the shape of a heart.
I did not believe I actually paid to watch cow swims. Thinking about it now, it's very funny.
I have to pay for
But
that?
yeah, that's what we do when we travel and tour places.
Alright, so what we talk about Lake Kivu?
Never in my life seen a cow swim before. I did not think.
Part is for Congo. And you don't have dangerous animal in Lake Kivu. We don't have hungry fish. The maximum of depth of this Lake Kivu is 495 meters.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's deep. The second in Africa.
It's like
and it's beautiful. You see there is beautiful
Lake
island.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
As well.
After touring the island, we witnessed the local fishermen fish sambaza, the small sardine fish. Canoeing and kayaking is very popular on Lake Kivu, but most importantly is the stunning scenery and culture. There are many resorts all around the lake. You can download the Rwanda travel.
I said they be out there. They be vacationing out there.
A place I would like you to check out is the Gorillas Guardian Village.
While most of the focus of the Volcano National Park falls squarely onto the animals, this cultural village puts the spotlight back onto the people. We visited and got to experience the Rwanda village life by grinding seeds and taking part in a traditional Ituri dance.
Like go-go music. Hey, 2-5! A Landover.
In the marriage of the king to his queen.
Your Highness.
They should come before me over here. I guess you're wondering how I ended up here, but yeah, I was the ruler of the kingdom.
Whoa!
Of course, yes, I got married to a woman that
a baby
I've never met before.
Wait, he just got married?
I had the opportunity to attend the Miss Rwanda pageantry 2022, and wow, it was like a football match. This event is really special to the people of Rwanda. All the ladies compete for who is the most pretty, intelligent, and one that is culturally molded. The winner goes ahead to tackle a challenge that has direct impact on a certain community in Rwanda. It is very emotional and entertaining to watch.
It happened once a year towards
the
May,
whole
so you should check that
East Africa. Like there's a lot of
East Africa. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
out if you are into something like that.
Rwanda is a country that has a tragic history and series of events. We all watched the Hotel Rwanda movie. I did too, and this was one of my many motivations for visiting Rwanda. Many consider this movie to be false. However, the Genocide Memorial Site is a place where you can visit and get first-hand information about the 1994 genocide. The remains of over 250,000 Rwandese were buried here. The Genocide Memorial Site helps students and tourists understand the real events that happened leading up to the 1994 genocide, what happened before, during, and after the genocide. The center is a permanent memory to those who fell victim to the genocide and serve as a place in which the bereaved can bury their family and friends.
I love history so much, and if you're like me, you should visit the memorial site. They have several locations around the country, and yes, of course, entry is free.
After a 5-day trip, I returned to Kigali.
There's something right here in Rwanda called Umuganda, right? I just had to experience it for myself.
If there is Umuganda, you are not allowed to do your own activity. You are supposed to go and join the community to do this screening, construct roads, and those kind of stuff.
Every last Saturday of the month, the streets are going to be empty, and everybody comes out and try to clean the roads, pick the dirt on the road, plant trees, This has been a culture
for the Rwandese. And that is why when you come right here in Rwanda, you're going to see the roads are really clean. There are several videos about Rwanda being the cleanest country in Africa, and that is true. This right here is a zebra crossing. As a matter of fact, there are cars on my left and on my right. These guys are very, very disciplined, and this is the first African country I have gotten to truly experience true zebra crossing, where the people crossing the road at allocated spots like this are the priority. Thank you guys so much for watching this video to the very end, and don't forget to download the Rwanda Travel Guide PDF that will help you visit and tour Rwanda. Special thanks to OxoFX for sponsoring this video. And please guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, until the next video, I will see you guys soon.
All right. That was amazing, man.
Shout out to Steven. Never disappoints.
Never, man. Like, this is just a great insight, a different view of it. Like, and I don't want to compare and say like one is better than the other. I think they were both phenomenal. But when I'm thinking about, you know, Passport Heavy's video on Rwanda, and I'm looking at this video on Rwanda, it gives me a much more fuller understanding of the country as a whole,
right,
and more about their history, more about their culture, and then more reasons for us to visit, for sure. So, beautiful, beautiful country. Definitely looking forward. Honestly, and I think, let me know in the comments, guys, can you get an East Africa visa, and does Rwanda count? If you guys can let me know. Because I do know they have an East Africa visa where you can, if you get it, you can go to all the East African countries on one visa. So that would be cool to do, and like spend a longer, you know, time there, be able to travel to see more countries in one. But yeah, this is amazing. I really, really enjoyed this video so far. Do you have any extra comments or anything on this one?
It was a beautiful video. I definitely want to go rewatch Hotel Rwanda now.
Yeah,
and just kind of like do my own research and just learn a little bit more about their history and the genocide. Because I don't think I've heard too much about it, to be honest with you. And because it was not that long ago, and this is definitely a country I would want to visit. I'm like, okay, I want to know more about the history.
Yeah, for sure.
And how they got here.
Yeah, I agree. Once again, shout out to Rwanda, and shout out to Steven again for an incredible video, man. Round of applause.